Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Costume Sauce. I am Paradox, and we are playing Magic the Gathering. Today, I got a deck for you. It is called All the Options, and it focuses around stacking on or having as many creature abilities as possible, whether it's flying, double strike, indestructible, or whatnot. So let's get into this, and I'll put it in a little more detail. So the deck is built around these guys. You draw one of these, and amazing stuff happens. Priest of Possibility. When he enters the battlefield, you look at the top 7 cards in your hand, and it perpetually gains any abilities they have. So, flying, double strike, anything you see there on the card. So, the rest of the deck is really purposed to give that thing all kinds of fun stuff that you'd want on a creature, and then to take advantage of that. We also have this, which we'll get into in a minute or two. So, 3 Angels of Unity. Number 1, this is a cleric, so you can bump this up by playing this and something else. Gladia, Flying Vigilance, Flying Lifelink. This guy we already went over. Unnatural Restorations, just to get these guys back. They're perpetual changes, so you pull him out once, and he has this selection of things. He dies, you bring him back, and he keeps those abilities and then gets to roll for extra ones on top of it. So he can really get out of control if you bring him back a second time. Sanguine Spy, we got Menace and Lifelink. First Strike and Death Touch with the Glisa Sunslayer, excuse me. 2 of each of those, 2 Gladias, 4 Priest of Possibilities, and 3 Unity Angels, 3 Restorations. Finally, we got the Darksteel Hydra. This must have been designed by Exhibit. He's like, I see you like indestructible, so I put indestructible in your indestructible, and it can give your creature another one indestructible. Basically, this thing itself gives you indestructible, which can be put on this stand. It's a way of putting it in the deck that's in the meta right now. But it also spits out a Darksteel ingot and then another armor, like a breastplate that's Darksteel, that gives you... I don't know how to make it do it from this screen. But anyway, it gives your creature that equips it indestructible. So it's good all around blocker, good all around everything that's in there. And it comes out with X +1/+1. Archangel of Wrath. This guy's great. You can kick it for black in this. I don't have any red, but you can kick it for black to do 2 damage. But also, you just got a flying lifelink dude that's a 3/4. Great blocker. Double team doesn't transfer over on this guy, but it does put counters on things and lifelink counters, and allows you to add other stuff to it. Hexproof in black and white gives you that ability to avoid majority of the control spells. We got 1 Thalia in the Gitrog. First Strike Death Touch again is an amazing combination. If nothing else, you can just leave her as a blocker, and she can kill anything, especially trample things. This card, and the Glisa totally are the counter to the Obarg's Furnace that puts out that escalating 1/1, then 2/2, then 1/1, then 2/1, then 3/1 trample guy each turn, and then sacrifices it. If you have First Strike Death Touch, it doesn't matter how big the creature is. With trample, you kill it before it can do any damage. Finally, Danitha, I don't even know how to say this person. This dude, First Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink, but here's the deal. If you, let's say you cast, okay, there we go. You can see it there. So let's say you cast a Darksteel Hydra and you get the Darksteel plate in your hand. You play this out, and it can put anything, any equipment from your hand attached to Danitha. So you get the plate, it's in your hand, and it would normally cost 5 to cast and equip, but you cast this and you can put it right onto the creature. Same with this. It does the same thing as these guys. It steals effects, and it will exile the creature underneath, and then you can give those effects to the next creature. So you get one of these with some cool stuff on it, and you equip that to it, then it steals all those, and now you can give it to any creature you want to. Enduring Angel, you having hexproof is a real nice touch to this. The transformation is pretty cool. As a last resort, you can attack and double your life total every time you do. It's a good way to stay alive. And if you read the first card, the Enduring Angel side, you can see that it'll stop you from dying one time, and your life total becomes 3, and then it transforms. Finally, on the last column here, we got 2 Caretakers. That gives you some counters. That allows us to buff up creatures, but it also gives hexproof for a possible draw for the priests. One Flesh Gorger, again, Menace and Lifelink are what we're looking for there. Plus, you know, the Flesh Gorger is great. And then finally, Tyrannix Rex. These are great. They give you Trample, Ward, Haste, and Toxic. I don't think the Toxic is transfers over. But anyway, so that's the deck. We get some really cool combinations on your Priest of Possibility. It's very tall, not very wide. The weakness to this deck are wide creature decks. We've got a few mixed lands, different kinds of tap lands here. Just try to balance it out. Some basic lands as well. Just trying to balance it out based on our ratios. Here we have an average of 3.5, 24 lands to be specific. All kinds of fun stuff. Enough blabbing. Let's get into a game and see what happens. I seem to have bad luck with recording. All of a sudden, Wizards wants to give me forced losses or flood me with land or give the other guy a forced loss and it's just an overwhelming landslide. I wish it would just allow you to have fair, even games. Like a natural draw system. The computer shouldn't understand what the cards do, the part that gives you the cards. It should just draw the cards out evenly like you're actually dealing from a deck. And you'd think that's the way it is, but I guarantee Wizards don't do that. They try to enforce a 50-50 win ratio so that you don't murder newbies and then they don't quit the game before they really can get into it. They want to make money. I mean, there are ways to get around it, don't get me wrong. You can circumvent it with certain cards. Tempo decks do a really good job of circumventing it, among others. I almost wish I did Champions of Tier first, because that should be flying as well. Alright, where's our Priest of Possibility? How am I going to show a deck based around it? You're not going to give it to me in the opening hand, Wizards. Am I going to have to play a couple games to make it happen? Nope. Bloop. The flying Tyrannix Rex would be awesome. We'll draw a card. Wait, what has it got on the battlefield? We're just going to draw a card. I don't care about that. We can trigger it for black right now. Do a 2-cost if he doesn't buff that Gala Greeter up at all anymore. Oh, that's got to go. That has got to go, and Gleesa's Sunlayer will do it fine. As long as I can actually connect with damage. That's the caveat. I've got to connect. Oh, bad things are happening to me. There goes Gleesa. I end turn. I'm going to use this with the Enduring Angel because it's double strike. That 1 is worth 2. It's worth not doing a thing and taking 3 damage. Plus this scares him because he thinks I have a... What? Return Radiant Grace. Oh, I thought it returned the card it was equipped to. I was like, why would you put that on a token that will disappear? I see. It returns the... And we make him lifelink. Where are our priests of possibility? We got all kinds of angels. Angels galore. He's going to think he's against an angel deck except for the Glisa. I find that offensive. I'm offended that my card is gone. Now I gotta do it all over again. This time I'm 1 mana away. I should save the mana for the Rex. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna do... I can't do it. We'll save the Archangel of Wrath for next turn. Let's throw another Enduring Angel out. This is a close one. No. We're going to play this card the way it's meant to be played. Ooh. We can play this. That'll leave me 4 to play the other guy. Bam. I almost forgot to record, but I did mulligan once. Here. We'll put back the Tyrannix Rex for now. I thought it was recording. I figured I'd just check it, and I had taken a break between last game and this one. Anyway, here we are. We got 2 in hand, which is good. Real good. But we're not going to play this turn because we can buff them up with this. So instead of being a 2-2, we'll give them a 3-3. And we'll not get greedy and not make one a 4-4. We'll make them both 3-3s. So I'll play this next turn, which will buff this one up. Unless I draw a rogue or... Yeah, I did. So, here we go. Come on, give me good stuff. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? We got First Strike, Dex, Death Touch, Hexproof from White, which he is White. Vigilance, First Strike, Lifelink. Nice. So total, that's all the abilities we got. Vigilance, Flying, Death Touch, First Strike, Hexproof from Black and White. Indestructible, Lifelink, and Menace. And that's what this deck is all about. Have fun. He is White, which means he's hexproof. Can't do a thing about that card. That card will be here unless he's got a exile all. Like Farewell. Without Farewell, it's over. He's like, what just happened, bro? How? How? This thing just scrolling. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Yeah, I'm not worried about that, bro. Broseph, does he have Vigilance too? No, he does not have Vigilance. Alright. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Give me no whammies. That's probably way before all y'all time. There used to be a game show. People would say, no whammies, no whammies. I don't even remember what the game show was. I was a tiny little kid. My babysitter would be watching that when I was growing up. What do we get? What kind of yummy stuff? Come on. He's just going to scoop. We didn't get nearly as much. We did get Hexproof, Flying, Double Strike, and Lifelink. Flying, Double Strike, Hexproof, Lifelink. Alright, not bad. We'll be holding this dude back as an attacker. Wait, he does have vigilance. Oh, yeah. First strike, death touch alone is insane. But having first strike, death touch, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, magical. Oh, ew, ooh. Here we go. We got another one here. What'd I get here? Nothing. First strike, death touch. That's it. See, that's a perfect example of the gamble. And he scoops. Which is pretty common. Honestly, at that point, I'd have scooped too. But at least we got them to show up in the video this time. Well, I'm glad we were able to get those priests of possibility to show up at least in this video. You never can have any guarantees. Oh, we got 1 and 2 videos in a row. Alright. It's a good hand. We'll keep this. So, game 3, let's see how this goes. It's a pretty strong deck, to be honest. Again, really wide decks will run around you. And it just doesn't do too well. It's very defensive against most creature decks as long as it's not wide. It doesn't matter how big they are because you got indestructible and first strike death touch all over the place. Oh, see, we got the Eater of Virtue too. You'll be able to see how that works as well. What is he? He's black-green? Alright, so we're not going to play this guy this turn. We're going to play this out. And here's the reasoning why. If he's got kill, and he kills the guy before we can put this on, then he serves no purpose at all. And there's no guaranteeing that we're going to get hexproof and there. Now that's much better. Alright, so we're going to play card number 3. We're going to play you out. He has no trigger. We got flying, double strike, trample, and haste, I think. Flying, double strike, haste, trample, and lifelink. And now, when he dies, every creature will have those things. And that's 8 damage, flying, lifelink, turn 3. We're up 28, he's to 12. Next turn, we'll have an indestructible. And if he kills it, well, whatever we put out, we'll have it. Which means he kills this, then we'll have an indestructible with juicy sauce. All of those purple words. Ooh, 1 damage. Are you going to ninja in somebody? A green-black ninja deck is not common. So what are you doing, bro? You are going to ninja something in. Make me discard. You don't have the mana to play it this turn, though. I'm not concerned. Alright. We're going to go for 1. We'll get mana out of the ingot. And we'll swing for another 8. I mean, like I said, this is a pretty darn strong deck. I may have to add 1 more game to this because this is a very short game. We may do 4 this video. I don't think we've been in this game 2 minutes. Oh no! I have to discard. Yeah, we'll do 1 more video. Alright, last video. Let's see what happens. Like I said, this is a pretty strong deck. Even if you don't draw the priests, all the characters, they don't need synergy. It's one of those decks where the creatures just... everybody carries their own weight. And there's enough variety in the abilities that they have that you're likely to have some kind of life gain on there. Some kind of defensive creature and some kind of... bypass ability, whether menace or flying or whatnot. Ooh! I'll tell you, it must know I'm recording. We are going to keep this hand. Alright. And I wonder... well, there goes our Tyrannix Rex. In 3 turns, he's going to pop that and throw away our X. Alright, we got absolutely nothing but Menace and Lifelink. No good. That's about as bad as it can get. right there. Still not a bad creature. Oh. Alright, we are not going to play the next one here until that thing is gone. We're just going to do nothing, swing an attack for 1, and let it die. We're not going to keep that Penregan besieged, or whatever it is. Penregan? No, not region. I don't have an I. Penregan. Penguin. They're gone. What is this weird deck, Ella? Oh. It's disgusting. Alright. We gotta get the possibility out. There's just no getting around it. Come on, baby. We got First Strike, Death Touch, and Flying Vigilance. That's not bad. I wish we did draw that sword, though. Now, if we can pull this guy out of the graveyard, he has potential to get a lot. Oh, he doesn't. He's perpetually 0-0'd. Oh, what kind of salad bowls do you have for me? What are you doing? Which one are you going to take? What you going to do when I come for you? Hey, it's land. I'm sad to see you go. But thanks for the land, bro. And I can kill your 2/2 knight. Oh, there goes the caretaker, probably. Oh, the Rex is gone. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can play our next turn. Caretaker next turn. That'll bump our Archangel up and get us some life gain. He's got 3 4s coming. We will kill them instantly. Swing away, Brosif. No. And we got another Rex. Beautiful. We won't be able to play it for 2 turns, though, but we got to play something. Can't fall behind. I'm actually putting it on the possibility. Because of the vigilant factor. I'll put it on the Archangel next, but he's a Manus deck, I see. I didn't put 2 and 2 together yet. Oh! Well, both of our priests of possibility are wiped. However, if we draw a land or if we don't... Okay, well, we got the Turnix Rex in next turn to finish it. If you don't block, you're just about dead. Say goodbye to your creature is what I said. Yeah, well, what you got, a wipe? Nothing is going to help you. That's still not going to help you, bro. I am Paradox. You are watching Costume Sauce. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate your time. If you want to help out the channel, please like the video, comment anything at all. Maybe even subscribe and hit the bell. You won't believe what a subscription does to a small channel like us. Every single one gets noticed and matters. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.